Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with solid bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the StarLadder minor close qualifiers here for China. We're into our third map between BTR and 5Power. BTR barely scraped dust 2 together against 5Power after the big comeback from the big favourites. Almost claimed an overtime. Well, it did claim an overtime, in fact. It was only until a big technical pause halted their progression. Seemed like it halted their momentum, and as a result, BTR were able to turn it around and get control. With a flawless overtime, 4-0 in that overtime, we move to Inferno as the final map of our series. On paper, it is a very strong map for both teams, with BTR getting a 100% win rate on it, but that's only over the course of 3 maps versus 69% over the course of 13 maps for 5Power. So I think that maybe it might be a bit more of a balanced affair. This one actually could be a pretty close one. In terms of their history, they've not played it between each other in the past few months at all. Neither series that we mentioned earlier, the best of 3s. Neither one included Inferno, and BTR have a chance to upset 5Power right here, I think. One final map to decide it. Who's taking on Vici? Who's going to get one step closer and within one step itself of the minor? Diffuse and smoke for impression for BTR, starting things off on the CT side. Double flash and smoke force the 5Power side. Savage playing with his teammates out here towards the bridge. Everybody else with default pistols and Kevlar. It's an early start for nobody. Damage coming through from Drea, but no kills on the utility player. If he goes down as well, that's going to be most of the setup taken away. So BTR better be careful, as do 5Power. You need to be careful the same. Out and into the apartments. We're even going to look for the opening frag, look for the way in for the T's. Smoke set up by Savage. Flashbangs into the bomb site will allow the Peter to come in. They'll face away. Impression and Drea now up the shots. Headshots galore. Landing for the first man. Dropping that bomb at the second. The bomb's been out towards pick position. Impression comes up with one Zhao. Trying to try back on both players. He knows where Drea is. Drea's just holding for time and trying to stall for backup to arrive here. 3v2 scenarios. The USP does get picked up the bomb. Going to go ahead and get planted. Zhao will pick that up. Check short just in case. Re-smoke down the long position. Catch vision on towards one man, but can't quite get him. He now knows that the CTs have crossed. He'll plant in the bomb site. Hear the footsteps from all of them and probably call it into his teammate. Right, they're all coming around this corner. Get ready for a face. Taps on taps from the Glock. And Savage can't get any shots down. Instead, it's quick kills coming in for Adern and Kati. As the first goes on the board for BTR. Nice retake on the pistol. A very nice start from the Chinese squad. I mean, I say Chinese, and they're more like a mix of Chinese plus a few more. 2 players from China, 2 players from Indonesia, and of course Fates, who's originally an Estonian. They're more like Asia and the rest of the world, but they're allowed to compete in the Chinese qualifiers due to not really applying to any other nationality. We force buy in for 5Power. Kevlar brought down with the upgraded pistols. No major starts out. Now he's in for Zhao. Doing only damage. Here they go. Molotov's round the corner. Zhao burning alive. Impression, 2 quick kills. $100 gained out of the kill bonus. As Viva goes down, Shooter Pie and Savage. Well, Savage will get 1 quick kill. M4 standing, Shooter Pie with a CZ. Bomb on his back out towards mid. We'll probably be facing towards Banana, get taken out indeed as well. Final frag for Fates. 2 kills for Impression. Nice and easy there for BTR 2-0. As the force supply is decimated in 5Power. up for the investment here. The half buy-in for 5Power. Uh-oh. Game ticks in my head. Is that a stop call? I think that's a stop call. Yeah, I believe we're hearing a stop call being called right now. Yeah, someone disconnected from the BTR side, so this round is not live. 5Power getting a chance to get a moment's respite, I guess you could say. Same thing with BTR, you could also say as well. Yeah, not ideal, this situation. Obviously, the 5Power squad will allow this tech pause to happen. I think the way it works on Face It is that we will we'll let the round play out, but officially the scoreline will be 2-0 before the technical pause comes in, and then someone will match medic back to 2-0. So officially the scoreline is 2-0, no matter what this game will tell you. I don't think there was a massive amount of potential for 5Power in this one, though. The half buy versus mostly upgraded AUGs and rifles for BTR, so I would have imagined that 5Power probably would have been mowed down relatively easily. Mr. Red does rejoin the server. Now we will just get the match rerun being called. Again, call on admin to match medic restore the round. That's coming in just a short couple of moments. So back into the match relatively soon. The 5Power with a chance to rethink their strategy to this round are going to go back in with the same buy, however. Two Mac 10s, two CZ to PT50, the half buy down to about 1,000. Yeah, $1,000 on most players. Not the most ideal money line, honestly. I kind of didn't expect that to come through. But either way, Eastside Forces getting themselves into Banana to start things off. Very similar default to a little bit earlier on. Flashes at the ready for the 5Power. Execute spray in will do damage blind and take Shooterpie and Yao down pretty low. Shooterpie with a flick over with the Mac 10 gets that first kill. Gonna leave out Kati. Past the T-side line burst on through, tries to tag a bottle, does take tag damage of his own right, takes that kill eventually, and the bomb can rotate to a much more safe position as Kati does get traded. AUG picked up, Mac 10 in for Viva, still doing damage. The bomb plant is eventually allowed, impression down to 1 point of health. 5Power have a chance to frag right back. A 4 versus 3. 2 players on 1 point of health. Molotovs come in, trying to force out the new box position. One player peeks out, good kill for the Mac 10 Aviva, getting impression down. And Shooterpie ready for the face out towards CT. 2 kills coming for the AUG. The spray back from Shooterpie gets himself so much money, hides back behind the corner, waits for Zhao to swing out here. The CZ spray comes through, and he wins out the fight. Great round, absolutely fantastic round there from the 5Power squad. A quick hit. BTR giving up information for early kills, and they pay the price for it. 2-1 on the board. First kill for Zhao comes in, second out towards the banana face. BTR do lose the man advantage impression, trying to trade it back with the CZ. M4 in his hands. Of course, BTR down here for the force by 5Power do lose to a rifle, but they gain 2 back, so it's not too much of an issue at the moment. Power slowly peeking up once again to regain the banana control, mostly the entire T-side force. Eventually, the entire T-side force will eventually join them as Bottle rotates in from mid to join 5Power team. Getting rid of those rifles as well, making sure nobody has any recovered weapons on the BTR squad. 45 seconds to go. Smokes up from Savage. Flashbangs also at the ready with nades coming in, Molotovs away. Well, the flashbangs out, his impression catches one straight to the face and be completely blinded. He'll give up his position. As BTR do rotate back up. The bomb will be secured here by Savage. Down on to the Coffin's position. The bomb has been planted. Sprays up from Bottle, catching out Drea. Drea goes down. It's down to 2 on the BTR side. 1 from CT, 1 from Coffins. On Mac 10 here for Viva to try and catch off 2. Peeking forward, bursts out. The AK gets boosted up meanwhile of his own right, but in the end, BTR is going to concede their control. Hold on to their rifles. M4's in on both players. They will get an exit frag on the way out, but that's as far as they go. Only a Mac 10 lost as well on Viva. Already got plenty of money out. Five Organ hunting this. 2 players lined up. Only 1 kill comes in, so damage being done to 5Power. The economy isn't building the same way they wanted it to. T staying alive and like inches away from Savage's initial peak. We stand at evens. 2-2. AK is in alongside the Mac 10 for Viva, the M4 for Kati. Molotov's downrange from Zhao as he tries to hold on with 3 CT stacking up the A bomb site. The M4 over on B. I think he's been boosted up to Flower Pot. Indeed, he has. So Dern is here to take first contact as the T-side force make their way into their standard default positions, into the apartments, into the banana area. Flashes and mollies as standard on the defaults, going towards the B banana position. USP shots on shots for Adern, doing only a little bit of damage. The M4 is actually the thing that gets the kill. So actually gets crossed towards the smoke, and they get a lot more damage than they were really initially looking for. The USP from Adern on the bomb site takes out the 3rd player. Only 1 trade finally coming in for Viva on the Mac 10. AK, meanwhile, lurking back to the A bomb site. They know that they've dropped that bomb. They saw it cross. And Viva, AK picked up off his dead teammate, will pick up that bomb and try and rotate back towards A. If Bottle can peek up and try and suppress the rotations, then this would end up being an A site hit for 5Power. 20 seconds to go. They have to go now. And now there's plenty of rifles to pick up. Mac 10's dropped out for Drea. Impression still with the Deagle, and the bomb plant coming in towards the back corner, or the front corner. Bottle catches the first. Falls back towards short, leaving his teammate to cover off long, and there'll be 2 players facing in with this one. AK and M4, Mac 10 for Drea. Coming in the same position as well. Eventually all 3 players wrap out towards short, and Viva's going to hear this. He knows what's up. Bottle adjusts accordingly, gets himself out towards pit. Picks up, plays on through, spots 2, turns on to the third man as well. Lots of damage done towards him, so he might not survive this. Eventually the peek in as Viva distracts, and Bottle gets the 3k. Nicely recovered from 5Power, but again, this was an eco for BTR. The only weapon in play was the M4 saved. So I wouldn't call it a very successful round on the grand scale of things. Solid's 4 shooter pie. Smokes down for impression. It's 5Power. Slowly make their way into the defaults, looking for info, looking for anything above BTR, but very little will go their way, other than just a little bit of utility that gives them information out towards the CT side more than anything else. Utility coming in towards the B-bomb site. 2 players here. Kati with the AUG. Sprays Manny, gets a dink down. Eventually takes out Yao. Traded back by Viva. 4 versus 4 scenario, and flashbangs coming in. Bomb plant will be secured. Quick peek coming in. 2 frags for the CTs. 1 on the locker. 1 on the main man of the bomb site. So 2 versus 4. Once again, favor to BTR. 5Power, AWP in play, but one issue if I get the boost in Spence. Wants on the second player as well. 2v2 now. Make it not quite 1 for the CT side. It's 1 for the T side instead. Savage with the AWP in the back lines. The multiple force mount still going to peek in the pick. Last man out towards the banana position. He gets it as well. And a recovery for the last round of 5Power keeps the streak rolling for the T side. 2-4 on the T side board. CT is up 3 players facing 2 in the banana position. Meanwhile, Shooter Pie looking for a frag back over in Boiler. Look at the stack coming through from the pistols here. Collateral for Savage. 2 kills do come back for the CT4 to trade back for 3. Actually, they do keep it at evens. So lots of damage done again by the BTR side. Orgs in, M4's out, AWP and AKs for 5Power. Second mid, taps on taps, begin things off. And everything go down the range here for BTR, trying to get damage done to 5Power. All of it will go a little bit deep. Here they go, around the corner, spray in from Zhao, gets the first and the second. Not quite the third here, but his teammate will be able to respond there with the double AWP set. Oh, the 2 kills on the AWP, I should say. 3-for-1 trade, Bomb makes his way to the B-bomb site. Nothing. The CT side continue to deny this. They might get the retake in, but a 2 versus 4, you imagine they probably don't want to fancy their chances. There's Fates. Damaged up through the smoke. Dre will catch off one player out towards the A-bomb site. Meanwhile, the engagement coming through as Fates continues to try and challenge this. I mean, he does want to kind of go for it. Seems like he does. Savage here with the AWP, close range positions. Flashbang does catch him blind. Drea will catch him dead. 1 man left back at the bomb site, and actually that's the lurker all the way on the other side of the site as well. Shooter 1 frag, trying to stall for time, stall for his teammates, spray in. Can't get it down, eventually gets the kill. But that was very dangerous. Bottle needs to rotate up and join his teammates. Because the rotations in BTR are being allowed for 5Power. If you can't lurk, if you can't keep your teammates, if you can't keep the opponents over on the other side of the map, then what are you really doing over there? And even then, that late into the bomb being planted, like after the first 10 seconds, you should at least be on the rotation already. Zorp faces Scout here on the eco for BTR. 5Power. Full control right now, 6-2 on the T-side board. Looking for the 7th here as the main weapon for BTR on the half-by has gone down. Mac 10 gets 1, Impression turns it back around with an Eagle. 4 versus 3. Pressure getting tapped up, but not quite taken out. The CZ actually from Gati gets the kill. On Shooter Pie in the apartments, 3v3. 1 man at CT cross, Adern. Ready for 5Power to face in towards him potentially. Mollies and flashes at the ready, here we go. 55 seconds and Bottle will make his way up. Only one thing that the Eagle can do. Take headshots, he'll fire off a couple of decent shots, but will not be able to get any frags. Close to the 9 bomb plant right there, gets damage onto the AWP, but Viva gets away alive, looks back on towards the CT spawn. Catches one of the edge of the smoke, he's seen him. It's AWP shot, actually gets legged down, so flick back into Impression. Faces back into the next man, can't quite flick onto the coffin's position. Now, staying spray up, and now Bottle round the corner. Keeps the man in the corner, 2 kills to his name, 2 kills for Viva. Nice easy round there for 5Power, 7-2, and now BTR have a buy-up. Interesting that there's a Mac 10 out on Viva. I would have thought that at least Bottle would have dropped him an AK or something. Wouldn't expect that 5Power would go for this kind of a weird sort of lopsided setup. I guess he kind of is reading onto the fact that there are Kevlar-less players, or like helmetless players on the BTR side. So the headshots do count when it's Mac 10 at close ranges. And lo and behold, look who's up close. Drea on balcony. Post range positions, the Mac 10 should be able to get a kill. Meanwhile, Fates crossfires alongside his teammate, gets out Viva to kick things off, so maybe not on the Mac 10. Kalamoltov's come back, 3 players now here, a 4th is on the way. Drea's going to fall back down. Good timing with a flashbang. And the tease. Gonna fall back with this actually. They got a bit more long controls away from the short position. The bombs are going to get dropped out towards the second mid area, picked up by Zhao. Savage goes down. Second frag found by BTR, untraded by 5Power. Shooter Pie also goes falling. Zhao and Bottle, last two players for the 5Power squad as they have been picked apart by BTR's defensive. And this time it's the passiveness from 5Power that causes the issues. Face in from Bottle, the lurker dealt with, and Zhao, last man standing, 1v5 over on B. Information flashes over, CT's on, rotate towards the backstab, and the AUG, Everdern, ready to face up, for the spray down, he'll get it. Third on the board for BTR. Three buys obviously will come through for 5Power, as you would expect at this stage. Firepower sub towards A site again. Are they going to be confident with the hit this time? Bomb is pushed up. Zhao going to be the main man, pushing forward here towards mid. Perfect flashbangs as well. T-side exit. Nade in. Damage done to two players. Shooter Pie and Bottle suffering. AWP leg shot, and Viva now knows that it's presence. Excuse me. Presence towards balcony. Impression to Shooter Pie. Impression comes up with 3 frags. Okay, we're back. Apologise for that. It's been a very long week for us here at StarLadder, and we've all been solo casting for the longest time, so like my voice is a little bit rough. And I think I overstrained it in this match so far, so I'm going to try and take it a bit more calmer as we go throughout things. 5Power conceding the retake. BTR, 3 players alive at the end of that one. Smokes down, nades out. Bottle also standing any damage of his own right. Straight in. Takes the first man down. Shooter Pie. Back by Bottle. T comes up with a Molotov kill from beyond the graves, and Viva also going to get tagged up close. Adern comes in, sprays through, does damage, sprays on a second as well. Trying to trade back to the third man, has no idea where Bottle is though. Close out towards the T side cross, suspecting that he might be there. Bomb on the bomb site, not planted. 1 kill isolated. Can he get the second man towards construction? It's low HP for Adern, but he crosses back over towards Drea. Drea for the spray, doing damage, but not getting the kill on Bottle. Highest angles actually, very nicely done there. Giving yourself cover, but simultaneously looking onto the bomb side. That's a nice little bit you can take a look at there, right there. 7-5 on the board. BTR stacking up rounds back up against 5Power. Orgs in for 3, M4, AWP. Nades down initially with Molotov to force the issue back away, but in the end, 5Power end up with so much damage done here on this half by eco round. AUG 2 sprays up, trade back from Viva, but a lot more work to be done by him and his teammates. Adan's going to hear that. The bomb has not yet crossed. And it will not cross, apparently. Eventually, we'll go down towards the first cubby corner hidey hole. Further utility down. All Perfect's watching it alongside the AUG of Adan. 4 versus 3 retake. Now make it 2 as the low HP player is dealt with. The other rifle of all things and everything. And Bottle also going fawning alongside Viva. Quick to follow. Defuse will come through. Now we stand within 1 of the 5Power lead. BTR on the comeback. The nades reaching in for BTR here in the default standards. Of course, rifles out for 5Power, so they want to get as much damage as possible. And Zhao will take said damage here on the AK. Smokes close into the woods that corner. Adan will turn on for the frag. Come down with the AUG spray back on Savage, but not get a kill on him. He also forces just 75 points. Flashbang in. Freya not quite prepared. V was a little bit further back in the apartments than they were expecting. Nades don't quite land deep enough. And T-side execute here towards A. Spray back on the man, recovering the situation for 5Power. 4 versus 3. Bomb plant. Down behind pillar. The AWP gives up his position, but lets 5Power know that BTR are on the way. And they hold their own. Molotov's in. Flashes over. Viva controlling back over to the pit position. Spray back against them, but can't quite find anything for his own right. Damage done against Tukati. Flashes over from the CTs, but bullets suppressed down by 5Power. Make sure that no one from BTR gets anywhere anytime soon. As 5Power have suppressed, they will be able to get an exit frag. But in the end, it will be around 5Power as they finally turn the T-side half to their favor, 8-6. As we enter the last round of the half. Smokes down, nades in, Molotovs at the ready for BTR. Orgs in, AWPs out. Reflashes down for BTR. You can see more map control to 5Power, out and out. To the long position, into the mid face, into short control as well. Picked up by Zhao and Fates. Back down, Smokes will go up for him. Face away with the flashbangs as BTR take this extremely closely and slowly. As do 5Power here, now just starting to get some sort of short control, starting to face on towards the short position in the apartments. Viva will look 29 seconds, they gotta go now. AWP straight in, first up against them. Orb shot missing as Bottle takes out one. Spray for impression, lines up two, but Shooter Pie there for a quick trade right back. 2 for 1 overall. 2 for 2 is Drea, holds down a bomb site of his own right, getting loads of damage done. Shooter Pie finished off the job on him. And the bomb plant is going to be allowed down to the corner. The Savage gets a turn on the rotation. You can see the last man left in a 1 versus 3. Miracles to make work here against 5Power, else it will be 9 on the T-side board. Most likely it will end up being that way anyway to close out the half. Shooter Pie peaks. And Kati goes down. There it is. 96 favor, 2 5Power. It's been a very good T-side half for them thus far. Will CT hold the same standard though? Both sides have a pretty even balance, although BTR have a great CT bias. And I say it, actually, now that I'm looking at the stats particularly, yeah, 62% of rounds won are on CT side for BTR. Might be a bit different then. Power on the verge of running away with this one against the BTR squad. PT50, Smoke and Flash in for Impression. CZ and Smoke for Viva. Kevlar on virtually every player here, with the exception of the players with the utility, of course. And default pistols for those with Kevlar, so... Faced out with Viva, taking first contact with a CZ. Smoke in his hands, not quite used as of right now. I think he's going to be using that. I think he's trying to jump face to play contact and then fall out as soon as he sees a T-side player. And he's just jumping around the stack area, checking out. Of course, giving us information to the 2 players that are boosted up here. So as soon as he sees a T-side player, he's just going to quickly put that smoke down and quickly get out of dodge. Indeed, he did see one, but he's going to fall back instead and get ready for the execute to come in. I guess he's expecting a smoke and a flashbang, so maybe in now. Smokes at the ready. Right there and then. Ooh, actually, aggression coming in from the mid position, and Savage will take down Impression to kick things off. Drea now going to face around the corner as Bottle gets one of his own right. Savage on a crossfire alongside his teammates. Jerome comes in with one, but that's as far as he goes. The last man left is Kati. Sees it up to spray here. Viva can't quite take him down, but he will have the info on where he is, and of course the CTs have full bomb control, so no way out for this man. It's over. Pistol to the favor of 5Power. Very nice, easy, clean. Slow, but effective. Very effective for 5Power. You can't take that away from them. BTR go down to the Eco with upgraded pistols, but that's as far as they'll be able to go here. No Kevlar. 1 flash for Impression used immediately. Savage ran here with the UMP. 2 kills. 3 kills not quite lined up, but he got $1,200 back, so he's got return of investment. Also that Bottle finishing off the job with 3 kills of his own. Now BTR with a buy. We haven't seen that all qualifier long. We haven't heard that line at all on Inferno for the entire Chinese qualifier. I'm glad we got it eventually. Kati, first up, tagged up by Nades, but still gets the kill on the first banner Zhao. Smokes down for Viva, Iridian waiting around the corner. AK will keep him suppressed out to the sandbags position. They know now that he's here. Meanwhile, BTR. On side of the map, that played the default out in the apartments in mid. Drawn 1 player away in Bottle here with the AUG. AK facing for Drea. His face is up. takes Viva back down. Nade in from Shooter Pie to finally finish off one of the T-side players. So trades back from 5Power, but they're still on the back foot. With 30 seconds left. T-side players moving up. Smokes at the ready. Meanwhile, Savage on the backstab. The AUG could do wonders right now for the CT forces, but he's a little bit late to act. Bottle's still got to maintain the brunt of the defensive. Spots out two. They line up for it. They peek in perfectly. Now he just waits back for Savage to come forward. They still line up for the triple kill. Not quite the quadra impression. The last man standing. 10 seconds left to get this bomb down over towards first. They'll put the smoke up, and he will be guaranteed at least that much. But knife's up close. No. Sprayed back through the smoke. Eventually, Savage will catch him. Savage will take him down. Nice face in from the AWP to catch the first tier of Kati. Not control being established by 5Power as expected, but it is an eco half bite. Information gathering other than that opening kill. The T-Star make their way into the A-bomb site. Stack up as contact from Zhao's only going to be needed for the B-site rotation call. AWP in for his second frag. Bottle lines up 3. Easy as that. Pistols dealt with. The only AK in play is going to go falling for the T-side. 13-6. 3 rounds away for 5Power. BTR 7 rounds to come back to equalize against 5Power. This might just be it for this series unless BTR can get going. They've got a tactical timeout. Got to figure out a way to get back into this one. So they have now got, I think, max loss bonus on their board. Let's have a look. Yeah, max loss bonus on their board. So it's investment for this round, and after that round, it'll be a half buy in like the smartest of lines. You might want to go for the full force, but that will probably not leave you for anything going into the map point. And then from there, BTR probably going to be left out to dry by 5Power. Damage done to both 5Power and BTR to kick things off. BTR set themselves up towards mid and second mid. In towards the apartments here. Impression going to be leading the charge in as the first contact player. Nade damage done to the core. 3 players lining up for the first kill. Traded back by Fates. Bottle lines up 2. 3 kills to his name from Graveyard. On for the 4th. The AWP will get it instead. But Bottle, the main key point of the defensive, gets 14 on the board for 5Power. And BTR force in. AKs will come through. Kati will not have the chance, and another pause will be called. Technical in nature, apparently. Not for long, though. Ready to get started here in this round. T-side flashes will go well. Throw 5Power into Discourse. Now here towards Banana, but they will win out the first fight. Zhao with the first kill. One more player spotted as they continue to push in towards the broken wall side of Banana. Third player will join the fight here for 5Power. Until you're back on A. Maintain the push, the pit. Wow. Molotov's in, 2 players here for the crossfire. 5Power, Zhao gets down 1, Viva gets another, and they try and hold down the line. 2 more remaining. Viva probably going to get traded out, but Zhao still here. Sprays on one boost, sprays down the next man, but Katsi, no chance on this one. Map point for 5Power, series point for 5Power. It looks like the experience that the CTs have on this map, playing it many more times in the last few months, will certainly overwhelm what BTR had to bring to the table. Six rounds in a row for 5Power. 8 if you include the last 2 from the last half. Orc peeking, Incendiaries down, contact coming through. Meanwhile from the CT forces round the corner, the AUG gets the first. Katsi can't get anything done. Molotovs will do damage to his teammate in the end. The wraparound coming through, and look at all the decimation coming in towards the mid position. 2 players remain alive. In towards Banana, the AK will spray through, doing nothing. Impression, 1 versus 5. This is over. This is GG. BTR go crashing out of the lower bracket. 16-6 in dominant fashion on Inferno, but a 2-1 series. They threw up a fight. 2 opening close maps, 16-10 and 19-15. Of course, 19-15 going the way of BTRG, but Inferno just not their day today. That's why Power bring that experience back to the fold. They will be moving on in the bracket. They'll be taking on Vici in our lower bracket finals, excuse me. They're the last 2 teams standing out of the many that have entered. Who will be joining Tai Lu as China's representatives in the Asian Minor? Who will be going to the Asian Minor as a whole? We're about to find out. Do not go anywhere as our final series of the day, our final series of the Chinese qualifier will continue after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.